Mark, at the very end, we saw a massive release of emotion from you. Just what did it mean the moment that you sunk that black?
Yeah, just meant everything, because the way Shaun was coming back at me, I was calm, but then you still never know whether you're going to get a chance, you know. And if Shaun pots the red down the rail, he goes 17-16, and he needs 2 frames himself, and he can easily just go 2-1 visits, and you don't have a chance. So from 17-13, I was sitting there thinking, well, look, I'm going to get a chance, but I didn't really have a great clear-cut chance until the end when he left the red over the hole and I cleared up. So like I say, it was more relief than anything else, because if I lose that frame 17-16, then it's basically just a coin toss.
You think about the moments just before the match started across the 2 sessions with the crowd and the sheer noise that came from the Crucible. It must have been, quite an experience.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It sort of brought back all the good memories from many years ago when I was in the final and I'd won it before. Because you had all my friends and family there just cheering for you when you walk out. It's the best feeling ever of being a snooker player, walking out at the World Final at the Crucible, full crowd. Doesn't get any better than that.
You talk about where you've come from and the kind of life that you've been able to build for yourself in your career. Will you allow yourself to take stock of everything that you've achieved?
Yeah, the next few weeks, yeah, because I'll put my key away now and I probably won't play, depending when the season starts. There's rumours that it might be July or late July, so if that's the case, I probably won't start practicing again now until the end of June, so I'll have a bit of a break, spend some time with Vicky and Sophia, and try and visit the family and just have some downtime and sort of reflect on the last 2 weeks, what I've achieved.
Really quick word on Shaun. He put you up there amongst the all-time greats. He said that you were the best all-rounder that there's probably ever been, so nice to hear that from Shaun.
Yeah, fantastic words. Me and Shaun go back many years. It's, like I say, since we're 13-14, we've grew up together. So, fantastic player, great ambassador. Nobody speaks better than Shaun in the game, So to have that accolade coming from somebody like him, who's a great himself in my eyes, means everything.
Shaun, just on Mark's achievement of a 4th world title, where do you think that puts him in terms of the all-time greats?
I think it puts him right up there. He has to be in the conversation. I think that I think probably on the number of world championships won, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because that puts him in the conversation. But I don't think you can mark it just on that alone. For me, he's the best all-rounder we've ever seen. I've got him down as probably John Higgins was classed as the best all-rounder, probably. For me, Mark Selby's better. I think he's got more patience. He's willing to wait longer. He plays cleverer shots. And he's just granite.
The beginning of both sessions today, just an eruption from the crowd, a seismic moment not just for snooker, but for sport and our nation as a whole.
Absolutely. Let's hope that this paves the way for everything reopening and us coming out of what's been a horrendous 12 months for everybody, snooker or no snooker. Let's hope that we start to see normality break out again, and that we can all look back and say, weren't we proud to be part of something that led the way?
And they were seriously behind you as well, I think, throughout all 4 of the sessions, and you were returning in kind. So does it feel like, in a way, the magician is back?
Well, it's been a dark year for me, especially not living on this island. It's been very hard with the travel restrictions, spending a lot of time away from home, my family, my children. A lot of isolating in hotels, more so than the other lads. For players on the tour who don't live on this island, life's been extremely challenging. And so to come out of that, a lot's been written about that, to come out of that and to come back here and play like I have and perform like I have, I'm thrilled. But I'm aware that the crowd have played a massive part in that. And so I'd like to say thank you to each and every one who was there.
Do you feel like you can sustain this heading into the new campaign, this kind of form that you've been on?
I think I can, definitely, if crowds are allowed back, yeah.